You're listening to the Hour of the Time. I'm your host, William Cooper. Something's going wrong here, folks. There we go. Now I know what it is. Okay, so I can put this back up here. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you have pen and paper because I'm going to explain to you something that you weren't aware of, but that you should be aware of. It will demonstrate the degree of propaganda and preparation that those who are bringing about the New World Order are engaged in order to prepare the public. And a good portion of it, ladies and gentlemen, is aimed directly at the children of the world. If you took your children to see The Lyin King, you will be especially interested in tonight's broadcast. For tonight, I'm going to give you the true meaning of that movie, and I'm going to tell you exactly what was taught to your children, even though they may not realize it, even though they may not understand it at their tender age, and even though most of the parents in the world who have attended the showing of The Lyin King had no idea whatsoever what it was that they were watching. Tonight, you're going to find out. And when you do find out, I can assure you, most of you will be angry. Walt Disney was a 33rd degree Freemason of the Scottish Rite. Disneyland in Anaheim, California has an address of 1313 Anaheim Boulevard. Unless you understand the symbolic meaning of the mysteries and the symbology of Revenge of the Templars, you may not give too much importance to that address, but those of us who know do. Walt Disney was a very famous Anglophile who was in bed with the FBI and the intelligence community and spied for most of his life on his fellow movie makers in Hollywood. We know that in 1958, for 1 year, there was a colloquium of the greatest scientific minds in the United States, gathered over several meetings during that year to discuss the exploration and colonization of the moon and Mars. At every one of those meetings were representatives of the Walt Disney Studios. Now, you may not really understand what this is all about yet, but I can assure you, before tonight is over, you'll understand at least looming before them the dawn of a new age, a return to the golden age, where the races will once again be separated, and the Tower of Babel, represented by Pride Rock, will be rebuilt in the east. And all of this under your noses. You took your children to see this movie, not understanding exactly what it was that you were watching. But now you know, and now there's no excuse, and you should explain all this to your children and explain to them what a terrible thing it is. I don't care which side of this you're on, both sides represent evil. Evil incarnate. They are liars, they are deceivers, they are manipulators. And they manipulate with old stories made up many, many years ago to pacify wandering tribes in the desert, keep their lineage pure. Because in those days it was necessary, ladies and gentlemen. It is no longer necessary, but it is used as a tool of manipulation. No one was around in those ancient days to tell who killed who or what's what or who's descended from where. And I'm not telling you that your Bible is wrong. I am telling you that all of this has been used to manipulate and control people throughout the history of the world. And that's what you need to understand
And until you understand it and stop being manipulated by it, you will always be one of the innocent victims in this battle, where you are not part of the power structure, and you are of no consequence to any of these people on either side. They care not whether you live or die or what your suffering is. They only care that they mount the throne of power, that they destroy all existing nations, all existing religions, and create a one-world totalitarian socialist government which they will rule. To you it is known as the beast. The number of the beast is 666, which represents all those initiates who have gone through the 3 degrees in 6 acts. The 3 degrees of the mysteries, the mystery religion of Babylon. The wars between the Vatican, between Scarlet, and between the beast. And they all agree that there will be a one-world government. The only point of contention is who will sit upon the throne of the world. If you want to play their game and buy into their deceptions and help them achieve this, you will always be their slave, no matter what side you are on and no matter who is the victor. You will make their shoes, and you will plow their fields, and you will play their football games for their amusement. And you will keep your mouth shut on certain subjects. You will do as you are told. Or you will just very simply, ladies and gentlemen, cease to exist. The brainwashing of your children has been going on for quite some time, right under your nose, and you don't even know it. And it's about time you learned it, and it's about time you do something about it. And understand this, the brainwashing is strong. It is strong. And it plays on the emotions. And it feels good. It is such a great deception that even the elect shall be deceived. Don't fall for it. Good night, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you can sleep well tonight, though I doubt it. God bless you, and God save this republic. Pay attention to what you hear now. The Golden Age.